Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now this week while browsing on YouTube, came across this small YouTube channel called CarWow, and they had a new video of a Toyota Yaris GR, and they drag raced that against the Lamborghini Aventador. And it was actually quite close. If you haven't seen that, maybe go check out that channel, they could really use the support. But in any case, that got me thinking, what can you buy in the used car market in terms of hot hatches? We'll see if we can find 5 hot hatches here at the Dome. So yeah, let's jump in, see what we can find. There'll be chapters down below as always if you want to jump into any of the specific vehicles. Our first car for today is over here. It's this 2017 Golf GTI. This is also the Club Sport variant, as you can see here at the bottom. This comes with a 2-liter turbocharged engine, produces 195 kilowatts, which is sent to the front wheels only. This one is listed at 300,000 Rand. It's got 164,000 kilometers on the clock. And it is a category A vehicle, which means you can finance this through all the major banks. You'll see it's got a green Decra sticker, which you can see down here. But the only issue with this vehicle from a mechanical perspective, the windscreen is cracked. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. And then the other big thing is more towards the rear, where the left rear tire is also smooth, so that will need to be replaced before it will pass a roadworthy check. But overall the condition is quite good. The mileage is, I guess, expected for a vehicle of this age, but for 300,000 Rand, I think you can do a lot less. You get dual exhausts at the rear, which is always a good feature. And yeah, these are very popular, I know, in this country. You also get a rear spoiler. So let me know what you think about this Golf GTI. We'll keep looking, seeing what else we can find, but not a bad start, I would say. Our next 2 cars for today is right next to one another here. Before we have a look at that Abarth 595, let's quickly have a look at this Mercedes AMG A45. This is a 2015 model. It's coming in at 337,000 Rand and it's got 97,000 kilometers on the clock. It's category A, and from a Decra perspective, it's got a green sticker, but looking at the report, it's only the sunroof which isn't working. So minor repairs, I would say. It's not drivetrain or anything like that. This is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged engine, and it produces 280 kilowatt, which is a lot for a car of this size. You get 475 newton meters of torque as well, and seeing as this is all-wheel drive, the launch on this is incredible. I've had the privilege of going around Kyalami in one of these, and one of those AMG show days, and I think 0 to 100 is about 4 seconds, and yeah, it's incredible, like I said, for a car this size to be traveling at that speed. Downside, you get sort of these fake exhausts, which is, I guess, synonymous with most Mercedes models. And then in terms of the badging around the side, something to note, the T for turbo is missing on both sides. I'm not sure if that's a thing people do with these, but I just noted that is something you need to keep in mind. You also get quite a decent rear spoiler. There is some work needed in some of the paint areas, as you can see here on top. It's sort of this racing stripe that goes across, but I think that wouldn't be too expensive to repair. The interior, looking through the windows, are also in a very good condition. Overall, I really love these cars. I think they are very fast for the size, and from off the line, you are going to basically leave a lot more expensive sport cars in the dust. This is the Abarth 595 that's parked right next to this A45 AMG. This is a 2023 model, and it's powered by a 1.4 turbo engine and comes in at 390,000 Rand in total. It's only got 5,000 kilometers on the clock, so it's pretty much new, almost like a demo if you want to look at it that way. Produces 121 kilowatt, and you might think that's not a lot, but this car basically weighs nothing. I mean, look how small it is. So power to weight ratio is going to be very good, and that is all it boils down to at the end in terms of acceleration. It's got a platinum Decra sticker, as you would expect for a car of this age. So yeah, I think this one wouldn't be too bad of a buy. It's a little bit pricey, I would say, at 390,000, but yes, you'll need to make that decision. You do get a rear spoiler at the back, and it also features quite decently sized pipes at the back. You get the dual exhaust, and overall, yeah, the condition from an exterior perspective is very good, as you would expect for a car that's only done 5,000 kilometers. One thing to note on this Abarth is that the fuel tank is only 35 liters, and it is front wheel drive only, so you don't get all wheel drive. Yes, I was trying to do my best to get you guys a Focus ST or a Fiesta ST, but the ones that are on the floor here, they're in really bad shape. This is a 2016 one for 140,000 Rand, but if you look at the Decra report, this thing requires a heap of work, so not going to be including it, but I thought I'd just show you. There are some on the floor or available if you're looking at one, but just know there will be a bit of work needed. Next up we have this beautiful red Polo GTI. It's a 2019 model and it's coming in at 317,000 Rand with just about 100,000 kilometers on the clock. It's got a green Decra sticker because it's got a cracked windscreen, as you can see, just there above the sticker. And then one of the tie rods needs a little bit of work, but apart from that, everything else checks out mechanically on this vehicle. Don't know what it is with red vehicles. They just look better, look more sporty. Yeah, it just makes you want to put the foot down. You get a sunroof with this one. It's got a 2-liter engine, produces 147 kilowatt of power, which will be plenty again because this car is not that heavy at all. In terms of the rear, you get dual exhaust, but they are next to each other. It's not like some of the others where they're sort of stretched across the back. You get one on each side. But yeah, this one looks in a really good nick from the exterior perspective. It is locked, so we can't see the interior. But just looking through the window, it seems like it is in a relatively decent condition. It is category A, which means you can finance this through all the major banks that is available. You get quite a nice spoiler here at the front as well. Another Fiesta ST with a lot of work to be done under the bonnet. This is 2013 model, but yeah, like I said, the condition not good. There's also a GLA AMG Mercedes over here, but again, under the bonnet, it doesn't look good. The last car for today is for our Suzuki lovers on the channel. This is a Suzuki Swift Sport. It's got a 1.6 liter engine producing 100 kilowatts of power. This is the manual, and I know some people just like the hot hatch in a manual variant, so you can get this in a manual. It's got a green Decra sticker. The roadworthy issue on this vehicle is that the bushes for the rear trailing arms needs to be replaced, but I don't think that's the most major repairs to be done on a vehicle. All the other things seem to check out. Comes in at 122,000 Rand and it's got 170,000 kilometers on the clock. It is an A-rated vehicle though, which means that you can finance this, and the power is sent to the front wheels only, so you don't get all-wheel drive, but you do get a spoiler at the back, which is always good, and then dual exhaust, which so this is more budget friendly compared to some of the other cars that we've seen, but overall the interior seems to be in very good nick in any case, just looking through the window there. That's going to be the video for today. As always, if there's any other vehicles or videos that you would like to see, let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.